From Matt Smith's current relationship status to what we know about Eve Best's past romances, these are the cast of House of the Dragon's real ages and partners. The Game of Thrones prequel series, House of the Dragon, captivated audiences when it first aired on HBO. Fans were ready to see more of the Game of Thrones world, especially if it meant seeing more dragons. Naturally, upon watching this riveting fantasy series, viewers became interested in learning more about the actors portraying these fascinating characters. What are they like in real life, and who are their partners? Obviously, we must start our discussion with Matt Smith, who plays none other than Daemon Targaryen in House of the Dragon. If you feel you've seen Smith before, you likely have, as he's been in many popular TV shows and movies. Though the white wig may throw you off a bit, Smith is known for his role as the 11th Doctor in the long-running British sci-fi show Doctor Who, as well as his turn as Prince Philip in the Netflix historical drama The Crown. Smith is currently 40 years old. While he has been linked to many women in the past, it's unclear if he's in a relationship right now. Back in 2021, he was confirmed to be dating businesswoman Caroline Brady. However, as they haven't been seen together since 2022, the two may have privately decided to go their separate ways. Smith was recently seen reuniting with his ex-girlfriend, actress Lily James of Cinderella, Pam and Tommy, and Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. The two dated for 5 years before splitting up. In the past, Smith was also romantically linked to model Daisy Lowe. Smith's intriguing performance in House of the Dragon had fans looking him up online to learn more about him. But he's not the only one who enthralled audiences. Viewers also wanted to know more about Emma Darcy, especially as House of the Dragon is in many ways their breakout role. Darcy previously had roles in the television shows Hannah and the Truth Seekers before landing the huge role of Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen in House of the Dragon. Darcy, who is currently 30 years old, is a very private person, so they haven't publicly revealed who their partner is. However, in 2022, they did say that they were in a relationship during an interview, though they refused to name who this person is. Online fans have found evidence that Darcy is in a relationship with theater director Thomas Bailey. Bailey has posted quite a bit of Darcy on his Instagram and social media accounts, praising them for their role in House of the Dragon. Plus, Darcy brought Bailey as their date to the House of the Dragon premiere, which may be the only public announcement that the two are together that we're going to get. If we're talking about Darcy, it's only natural to talk about their frequent on-screen sparring partner Olivia Cooke, who plays Alicent Hightower. While Alicent and Rhaenyra were close friends growing up, they quickly became mortal enemies in the show, thanks to a variety of reasons. Cooke has been in a variety of movies and TV shows before landing the role of Alicent on House of the Dragon. Viewers may recognize her from the movies Ready Player One, Me, Earl and the Dying Girl, and Sound of Metal. They may also recognize her from the TV shows Vanity Fair and Bates Motel. While the 29-year-old hasn't publicly talked about her current partner, it appears that she's been dating Welsh actor Jacob Ifan since 2022. Both Cooke and Ifan have posted about each other on their social media accounts, which has led fans to assume that they're together. When asked about this, she simply said she'd learned her lesson about publicly commenting on who she's dating at the moment. What about Graham McTavish, who plays Sir Harold Westerling of the Kingsguard and has shared many scenes with both Cooke and Darcy? McTavish has also been in a slew of movies and TV shows throughout his decades-long career, though he's best remembered for his roles in the TV shows Outlander Preacher and The Hobbit movies. The 62-year-old recently married Garance Duray in 2023, who's an author and founder of the skincare line Duray. The two met on the dating app Raya after McTavish began to date again, following his divorce from his ex-wife, filmmaker Gwen McTavish, who he was married to for decades and shares 2 children with. Not much is known about McTavish and Duray's relationship, other than that the two were dating for a year and a half before ultimately deciding to take the leap and wed. Paddy Considine also greatly impressed fans after seeing him as the ailing King Viserys Targaryen in the first season of House of the Dragon. Considine, known for his work in the movies The World's End, Dead Man's Shoes, and In America, is currently 49 years old. Considine has been married to his wife Shelley Considine since 2002. However, the two have been in a relationship since they were only 18 years old. The two also have 3 children, but don't speak much about their family life as they're very private. Even though Considine is known as a private man, he has praised his wife in the past, saying, "For the last 20 years, she has been there for me with no ulterior motives at all. She's just incredible, and I feel so privileged to have met her." What about the young Alicent Hightower, whom Considine's King Targaryen marries at the beginning of the show? While the older Alicent is played by Olivia Cooke, Emily Carey plays the younger Alicent at the beginning of House of the Dragon. Carey is only 19 years old, so she's still a newcomer to the TV and film worlds. However, she has been acting since she was a child. You might even recognize her as young Diana in Wonder Woman, as well as in the TV series Casualty. Though Carey hasn't officially revealed who she's dating, it does appear that she's in a relationship with Kelly Marie, who is a musician in the band Real Like You. The two appear in each other's social media posts quite often, so they aren't completely private about their relationship. If we talk about Carey, we also must chat about Millie Alcock, who plays the younger Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen. The Australian actress's breakout role was in House of the Dragon, though she also had roles in the TV shows Upright and Reckoning. Alcock is currently 23 years old. Though Alcock has been linked to many people since her shot to stardom in House of the Dragon, she hasn't publicly talked about a relationship she may be in. She's quite private, both in interviews and on her social media accounts, so there's no telling if she has a partner or not. Of course, we must chat about Fabian Frankel, who plays Sir Criston Cole and shares a lot of scenes with Alcock. Frankel is currently 29 years old and can also be seen in the TV show The Serpent, though his biggest role is definitely as Sir Criston Cole in House of the Dragon. Similar to Alcock, Frankel is quite private and hasn't openly talked about his relationship status in any public way. It's hard to tell if he's in a relationship as a result. He chooses to be private about this part of his life, and he hasn't been publicly seen with anyone out and about. We can't assume that he's single or that he has a partner. Finally, let's talk about Eve Best, who plays the formidable Princess Rhaenys Targaryen in House of the Dragon. Best, who is 51 years old, is known for her work in the TV shows Nurse Jackie and Lucky Man, as well as the movie The King's Speech. While it's not clear what Best's relationship status currently is, since she hasn't publicly commented on her relationship status, her last public relationship was in 2012 with actor Tom Bateman, who was 17 years younger than her. Bateman went on to marry Star Wars actress Daisy Ridley. And there you have it, folks. From Eve Best to Matt Smith, this was the cast of House of the Dragon's real ages and partners.